Hello everybody and welcome to my GHG Guru channel, where GHG is of course greenhouse gas. Today I'm excited to share something brand new that I've been working on for months. If you have ever wanted to understand greenhouse gas emissions, measure your carbon footprint or help your business to go green, then I have great news for you. I'm launching a comprehensive 12-lesson course right here on this channel, dedicated to the essential principles and practices of greenhouse gas accounting. This course is designed for anyone, whether you're an activist, a small or large business owner, working at local government, or as a sustainability professional. GHG accounting will be important for all of you, and maybe 90% of all the people that will be in 5 years up to here into the subject because of regulations. They are very unfamiliar with it today. So what will we cover in these 12 lessons? Here's a quick preview. Lesson 1 is the introduction to GHG accounting. It's about learning the basics of tracking greenhouse gas emissions, their importance, and also how accounting can sustain sustainability and climate goals. Important is here to explain why carbon credits serve a good goal and how to ensure that it doesn't become a greenwashing of business as usual. Lesson 2 is understanding the GHG protocol. We will explore the globally recognized framework for categorizing and measuring emissions, ensuring consistency and comparability. In short, if we do this, then let's be accurate. Then we have 3 lessons with scope 1, 2 and 3 type emissions. Lesson 3 is about the scope 1 emissions, and they are direct emissions. And there we identify emissions from sources that are owned or controlled by your organization, such as fuel combustion or manufacturing processes. Scope 2 emissions are indirect energy emissions. So here we measure the emissions from purchased electricity, steam or heating, and understand how energy choices will have an impact on carbon footprint. And then the scope 3 emissions, those are the indirect emissions that are related to the head and to the tail. So that means the supply side and the client side. For example, the supply side, you are looking to what kind of emissions are represented in the services or the materials that you purchase. And from the tail side, you are looking, if you make a product, that product has a life cycle with your clients. They will also have an impact, even if it's at the client side, but it is indirectly your impact because you made these products or gave these services, and they will have this impact on the climate. And then there's the lesson 6 about data collection and accuracy. It's about learning methods to gather reliable data for GHG inventories, minimizing errors, and improving emission estimates for effective reporting. And in lesson 7 we will talk about emission factors and CO2 equivalents. So here we will look how emission factors can convert activities into CO2 equivalents, because there are several greenhouse gases, not only CO2, and those other greenhouse gases, they have another global warming capacity, but that can be calculated in CO2 units so that you can compare everything and express all your carbon footprint just in CO2. In lesson 8 we talk about the tools and the software for GHG accounting. And we will discover platforms and tools to streamline emissions tracking, calculations, and also reporting for improved efficiency and accuracy. Then in lesson 9, we are setting the science-based targets. And there we learn to align the corporate goals with the climate science, so the up-to-date climate science, by setting targets to limit the global temperature rise to 1.5 or 2 degrees. And in lesson 10, we talk about reporting emissions transparently. We will see which are the best practices for public reporting, ensuring compliance, with frameworks like CDP and demonstrating accountability of your organization to the stakeholders. And then the last two lessons, they become more practical. Lesson 11 is about mitigation strategies and net zero goals. And we will explore techniques to reduce the emissions, implement carbon offset programs, and achieve long-term net zero sustainability objectives. And finally, in lesson 12, we go really concrete. We see the case studies and practical applications. We will see real-world examples of GHG accounting, illustrating effective strategies and challenges that organizations in different kinds of activities are facing. Now, that's exciting, right? I know this kind of stuff becomes soon obligatory, but we know it is important and it can really be exciting to go to improve and reduce our carbon footprint. We know it's important. Climate change is life-threatening. Therefore, I think it's really an exciting activity. And in this course, each lesson is packed with clear explanations, real-world examples, and actionable steps. But why should you tune in? Well, this course will help you to gain confidence in understanding emissions and also start to manage them, to discover cost-saving opportunities by reducing inefficiencies. Position yourself or your business as a sustainability leader. Stay ahead of government regulations and trends in your sector. And best of all, it's completely free and accessible to everyone. The first video, Flexibility with Trade, is already live. Now it is a general video and not part of this course. There's also an amusing comparison with the football, and also this is among the general videos. Check it out to get started and also to get the feeling of my style. And if you like that, then please subscribe and activate the notification so that you will always know when there's a new lesson and don't miss them. This course is my way to share my 33 years of experience in this sector, which I have in greenhouse gas accounting. I've been also at the cradle of green energy certification, which is a little bit another sector, but most of all, I am an energy engineer, so I put a little bit the focus on energy as a tool in energy efficiency and also renewables as a way to reduce our carbon footprint. But okay, I will try to cover everything at 360 degrees, and I think together we can make a difference, one carbon footprint at a time. I can't wait to make this journey together with you. See you in the first lesson.